Hello everyone, welcome back to Little Viking Studios. My name is Mr. Gloves, and I'm starting a new series called Free with Gold. I'm going to be reviewing each of the Free with Gold games that come out on Xbox, and my camera is totally... no, it's not that great. I'm fine. I'm going to be reviewing each of the Free with Gold games that come out. And this week, The Raven just came out. There's a longer title to this, but I don't remember what it is, because it's not displaying it. Anyway. There we go. New game. Chapter 1. I'll be playing them for about an hour. After an hour, I'll just stop wherever I am and give you my first impressions of the game. I haven't played this at all, so let's see how it goes. So these should come out every 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure the Free with Gold games are 2 a month, so every 2 weeks they come out with one. Yeah. So let's see what it has to offer. And I don't care if the games are terrible, I'll still play them for an hour anyway. How about some exposition? Oh yeah, King Games, I don't care. Get to the game, please just get to the freaking game. Dun dun dun.
The Raven's heir. Soon as one of them's caught, another one takes his place. Hey, Harold, have you read this? Harold? 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 You hear me? This is no time for fun and games.
Shh, calm down. I'm a copper. We're on the same side.
A copper? What are you doing here? And where's Harold?
Harold? Well, there's another guard back there unconscious. That's probably him. The Eye of the Sphinx. Where is it?
It's there.
Oh, good. Then he hasn't got it yet.
You mean the Raven's heir?
Shh, turn it off. He's gonna steal the eye.
But how do you know?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch him. Do you understand?
Yeah, but...
Do you understand? You and me, mate. We'll be heroes. All right, now, we just have to...
What?
Halt! Stop! You're under arrest!
More opening title credits, great. Although, I like the build-up story that we just saw, that was great. How much of my time are you gonna take up with opening credits? I'm only giving you an hour to prove yourself a worthy game to download. I like the animations though. Like, I like the way they all look. It's very Telltale game style, but I mean it's not Telltale Games, but it looks a lot like it. You know, with less borders, like outline borderings. You know, credits usually come at the end of the story, not at the beginning. Unless you're talking about old movies, in which case, yeah, those always came at the beginning. Oh, nothing about those two at all. And probably nothing about this guy.
Hands up!
I don't have time to play. I'm on duty.
You're funny. But you don't look like a real cop. You don't even have a revolver.
He should go away. Who is he? Toy gun. I'm gonna go with who is he.
What's your name, boy?
My name is Matthew Miller,
And where are you from, Matthew Miller?
from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. But my mom and I live in England now. She's taking care of some rich old lady. We're on our way to Venice at the moment. We're taking a cruise on a big ship.
Impressive. You've already seen half the world. I've spent my entire life in Switzerland.
Must be really boring.
Toy gun.
And what's with the gun? What do you need it for?
It's the Raven. He was gunned down, so now I need a pistol.
Dead birds don't need guns. Nor do live ones.
You don't know who the Raven is, do you? He's the greatest burglar ever. He stole paintings from the Louvre, and those priceless eggs with gold and diamonds and stuff. And Bobby Dobbs says he replaced the crown jewels with rhinestones.
I know who the Raven was. Although, I don't quite buy that bit about the crown jewels.
Burglary in London.
You do know these days there are thieves far more dangerous than your old Raven. 2 days ago, a precious ruby was stolen from the British Museum. There was an explosion. A guard was severely injured.
Really?
Yeah. And you know what the papers say?
You talk too much, Constable.
Zellner, monsieur. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Or did he pull a gun on you?
No, monsieur.
Get a move on.
Inspector Legrand, it's a great honor to work with a celebrity like you.
We appreciate the support of the Swiss police. But it'd be better if you'd remain seated and keep an eye on things.
Yeah. What's going on?
But monsieur, your journey on this train is most unusual. Is it related to the burglary at the British Museum?
Not in the least.
And the safe? What's that for?
I'll let you know if we need your help, Constable. If you'll excuse me, I'll be in the first freight car at the back of the train for the rest of the trip.
I wonder if my decisions will
I'm
have...
here to enjoy the beautiful scenery. I am a good observer, and I have finally honed powers of deduction.
Thanks to that?
I watched the people on the platform in Zurich. I know, for example, that that man over there is a violinist.
That would be more impressive if there weren't a violin case next to him.
And I believe that the gentleman in the next carriage is a German doctor on his way to Italy to take up a new position.
And what gives you that idea?
There's the rod of Asclepius engraved on his cufflink. And he's carrying a German-Italian dictionary.
Maybe he's just taking a holiday in Italy, following in Goethe's footsteps.
Too much luggage. And no, he's not retiring to Italy either. The suitcases are too shabby for me to believe that he can afford to retire in his late 50s.
All right then, Constable...
Zellner.
Constable Zellner. If you're such a clever fellow, what am I doing on this train?
I'm gonna say you're searching for someone.
I think you're looking for someone.
You're just guessing. If I were looking for someone, I wouldn't spend the trip cooped up in a freight car, now would I?
Well, that would seem to indicate that you're guarding.
Damn it!
And what might it be?
That's a cop out. Let's see. I didn't really pay that much attention. What the hell is your position? A jewel?
Could it possibly be a jewel that's making a long and perilous journey?
You're guessing. You can't possibly know what's inside the safe.
But if that were the case,
Then I'd ask you why the train wasn't crawling with police.
Yeah, don't arouse attention.
you don't want to arouse attention.
Evident, but why not?
It's a trap? What would be a trap? Like, you're worried that there might be a trap? I'm gonna go with that.
It's a trap.
Ha!
You've got a vivid imagination. I'll give you that. Well, that is impressive, I admit. But the fewer people involved, the better. We'll get along fine without you.
You won't.
Won't? Pardonnez-moi.
I can help, and I will help. You are in my country, and I've been ordered to assist you. And that's exactly what I'll do, whether you like it or not.
Clever and stubborn. Your commitment speaks volumes, Zerna. But this is my show, and I don't need you. Bon voyage.
But how do you know? Oh, hello.
You cheated.
I did what?
I saw you talking to the German doctor on the platform. He told you everything himself, and you were just pretending to put two and two together.
And what of it? Do you know who that is? That's Inspector Nicholas Legrand. You have to impress him if you want to work with him.
I'm going to tell on you.
You'd really tell on me? To the very policeman who shot your dear Raven?
Whoa! It was him?
Mm-hmm. Hunted and killed Europe's most famous burglar. That's how he got his start.
I won't tell him a thing.
I wouldn't either. All right, Matthew. I have to do my work now.
Everyone calls me Matt. Well, except for my mom. She calls me Maddie, as if I were a little kid.
Like a little girl, but
Whether
okay.
Legrand wants my help or not, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can change his mind.
Do I use any more than the A button and the joystick to choose? Do you want to learn about the game control system? Oh, that's exactly... Yes, please tell me more. Examine the sandwich paper.
This morning I thought I wouldn't be hungry because of all the excitement. Thankfully, I bought a sandwich with me anyway.
If you select the sandwich paper again, you'll see that the symbol displayed has changed and the text at the bottom of the screen says take the sandwich paper. Press A to pick it out. Take the sandwich paper. You don't know why you do that, but okay. Very good. Now press Y. This opens up the inventory in which you can see all the items that Constable Zellner is carrying. Use the left stick to select the sandwich paper and press A so that it's displayed in the top left corner of the screen. That wasn't the sandwich paper. Sandwich paper! And now you can use the sandwich paper with the other items like the capricore on the table. Okay.
I was so excited this morning that I couldn't eat anything. Needless to say, the second I got into train, I was famished. Fortunately, I bought an apple. I was so excited this morning that I couldn't eat. Fortunately.
I thought I did that. Right, sandwich paper. Use it on the freaking apple. Thank you. Hooray! I picked up my trash. Open the inventory again, select the sandwich paper, and press B to examine it.
I wrapped the apple core in the sandwich paper. That way I can carry it without making a mess of my trouser pocket. Still, I'd prefer not to have to carry them all day.
Your voice changed from a fucking Boston accent to a Swedish accent. Well, actually, we went from a Swedish to a Boston to a Swedish. But anyway, of course, you can also use the items inside the inventory. Select the sandwich paper. And then
The
that.
napkin came with the croissant I bought at the train station. A guilty pleasure. I don't need that either.
Let's get rid of it. Dump the litter from your inventory into the ashtray on Zellner.
Every table has its own waste basket. Practical. No need to ever leave your seat.
It's just an ashtray. I like the representation of all the trash. It's not really a trash can, dude. It's an ashtray. That wasn't too hard. No, it wasn't. Okay. And we are 13 minutes in, roughly. I don't know. I had to do stuff before I started recording. No sound? Really? I was already in here. Wait. How do... Wow, that is some very unresponsive movement.
The Vicarage in the Mirror. A detective novel by my favorite author, Lady Clarissa Westmacott. For years now, I've been trying to convince my theater group to stage one of her plays. I'll leave it there. I'll pick it up before I get off.
Well, you can always just pick it up now. I'm assuming you have infinite pockets.
The violinist is a good-looking fellow, and he's traveling through the most beautiful mountain landscape in the world. One can only hope that his violin is better tuned than he.
Sir, why are you talking about me in front of my face? Dude, my hands.
Hello, sir.
They're hands.
Hello.
Where's he traveling to? Well, first, let's start with the
If I'm not
formalities.
mistaken, you're a violinist. That's true. A wonderful instrument. The violin music touches the soul.
That's why I learned to play it.
Do you play in an orchestra?
No, orchestras aren't really part of my world.
A solo violinist. The best soloists travel a great deal and make a pile of money. Or so they say.
In that case, I'm probably not one of the best.
Oh, where are you traveling?
Are you traveling to Istanbul non-stop?
No, I'll transfer in Venice to a ship. I'm on my way to Cairo.
Cairo?
I'm performing at the reception in the Egyptian Museum there.
You're the Raven.
I'm sure your recital will be a great success. But tell me, did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Anything unusual?
Persons acting suspiciously, for instance.
For heaven's sake, is there cause for concern?
Everything is in order, sir. We Swiss are just very cautious people.
I understand. No, I didn't notice anything.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
Oops, something got written down. No, I don't. Wait, can I be examined? So what? I
The
just.
violinist is a good looking
Okay,
one.
yeah, same shit. Okay. Hold on. What did I write down? There we go. Inspector Nicholas the ground strapped the violin. Okay, so. This is a private notebook of Constable and should you find this book? Please send it to Okay. A rather valuable ruby was stolen from the British Museum in London, one of the two legendary eyes of the Sphinx. The press is in a tizzy. As one might expect, they blame the new Raven for besmirching the reputation of the old Raven Pere, as the latter never harmed a soul during his exploits. Who is the Raven? Look for clues and unveil the identity of the Raven. Inspector Nicholas Legrand. The Raven, it must be said, was greatly esteemed by the public for his clever, daring robberies. A copycat criminal has plagued us for several months now, though the imitator leaves Raven feathers at the scene of his crimes. His thefts exhibit none of the original Raven's refinement and gamesmanship. The last 3 robberies have resulted in a total of 5 casualties, one of them severely injured, though by the grace of God, no deaths. Scotland Yard, Interpol, and Inspector Legrand could not be reached for comment. Legrand, that's all in a different language. Fantastic. Who is there? I understand. Okay. Okay. Legrand's trap. Legrand looks different in person, older, more worn. He's still a successful detective, but there are rumors that his methods in recent years have become, shall we say, reckless. Legrand seems to be laying a trap for the new Raven. I should try to find out more about his plans. The violinist. There's a man with a violin case sitting in the salon car. He claims to be a soloist, seems to be rather worse for the wear. His handshake on his way to Venice, he says, then on to Cairo by the... Alright, cool. So, that's that. What's the other button? Alright, cool. Oh, look at the window. Was it Sims music?
We Swiss are crazy about trains. We don't just have a lot of railroads. We have the most beautiful ones in the world.
Interesting. I guess I'll do that. Open the window. Yeah, sure.
Would you be so kind as to close the door? I don't want to sit in the dark. Oh, pardon me.
Nah.
We Swiss
Okay, yeah. Okay, you can walk away from it, right? Okay, cool. Okay, so I assume I can go to the back. Can I go this way? Yep, I can. What is that?
The large map shows the different routes of the Orient Express. This train began in Paris and ends in Istanbul, as usual. Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me.
Very interesting. So very interesting. That's a bit janky in the controls, but there you go. Open that.
This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it, the engine.
Can I open it? I would like to open it. That'd be nice. Oh, I can't do anything now. I've spent it. It alright, it automatically changes the controls when you go to a different thing.
Very kind of
Oop.
you. Thanks.
What the f...
Oh, pardon me.
No problem. The uniform is waterproof.
That was all
Mr.
me.
Lucian. Professor Edgar Lucian.
Oh, a professor. Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
You don't say.
Burglary at the museum, destination of his trip, seen anything suspicious. Burglary at the museum.
So, you were, shall we say, an eyewitness to the burglary 2 days ago?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no?
Well, there was a lot of commotion, but I didn't really pay much attention to it.
There was a break-in in your museum, and it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000 years concerns me.
Yeah, but it's your museum, and you should probably be concerned that someone took a priceless, artifact of the Sphinx. Inspector Legrand.
Whatever you say. The famous Inspector Legrand is on this train. I imagine you know him.
No, should I?
You don't know him? And you also don't know what he's doing here?
No. Why should I?
Just a thought. You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guarded safe on the train.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to imply. And now, please excuse me.
No, I still have questions. Destination of your trip.
May I ask where you are going?
Of course. To Venice.
Same as Legrand.
Going to meet some colleagues there.
Oh, Venice. A beautiful city, so I'm told.
Indeed. But I really have to take my leave now.
One more thing.
Just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Here? On the train? No. I can't say that I have. Although I did spend most of the time in my compartment.
Goodbye.
I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time, but you do
I kind of
understand,
do,
don't you,
though.
that what concerns me is the present, and especially the robbery at the museum.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's just... I'm in rather a hurry.
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual, won't you, Professor?
Of course, Constable. What's this?
What's the matter, sir?
The door. I can't open it.
Ah, we'll sort it out somehow. The compartment is locked.
But I didn't lock it. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Find the steward. He needs to bring me the key immediately.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. I have to get back in my compartment.
All right, just wait here.
Wait, hold on. Alright, no, I want to examine that.
You can easily lock the compartment door from inside by turning a little knob.
But I didn't lock it.
Well, then someone's in there.
If you had locked the door from in there, you wouldn't be out here.
That's true.
Yeah, alright, can
I don't believe that... It's no use. The bolt is too short to get a good grip on it.
Okay, and what about up there? There's a third one that I would like. Alright, fine. Let's go this way. I assume it's gonna be past him, and I assume just getting that one would just be like banging on the door. Hello, is anybody in there? Hold on, wait, what about this one? Can I examine this one?
The little label on the door reads Baroness von Trebitz. Blue blood on the Orient Express.
Okay.
Yes, what is it? Whoever that is, James, ask them whether they found my purse and then close the door. The noise on this train is driving me crazy.
You are driving me crazy. Lost purse.
You're missing a purse. Was it stolen?
At very least, I cannot find it, sir. It was stolen.
When did you... When was the last time the Baroness saw her purse?
What? In Zurich, on the platform, sir.
I just asked where you last saw your purse.
In Zurich, on the platform. James, tell him that I still had it when I got out to stretch my legs. The Baroness says...
Maybe you lost it there.
What? The Baroness never loses anything, sir. I never lose anything.
Very well, then. I shall be on the lookout for your purse.
Other
I
passengers.
might ask you a few questions about your fellow passengers.
No, you
I
cannot.
thought he was looking for my purse. James, tell him to look for my purse. The Baroness wishes that you search for her purse.
But couldn't we perhaps... All right. First, the purse. I will have a look around.
Thank you, sir.
Fuck you, dude. I regret knocking on that door. I wish I had just found the purse first. This one, yeah. Ugh. They were annoying people. Oh, my back. By the way, if my audio starts to go out of sync, I am sorry, but I have no idea what it is. I think it just might be that I had too much loaded on my computer and it's slowing it down.
I don't believe it.
Me
I
either.
never thought I'd ever meet you.
Me either.
Pardon me, but we'd prefer...
It's all right, Miss Miller. I'd like to speak to the inspector.
Unfortunately, just a constable, Lady Westmacott. I'm reading The Vicarage in the Mirror right now, for the 5th time at least.
That's nice, Constable...
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
This is my companion, Miss Miller.
A pleasure.
What are you doing
May
here?
I ask what you're doing here? Are you on holiday?
Holiday? Yes, so to speak. The first and last holiday of my life.
Madam?
I've been writing since I was a little girl. It became my job, and now I've stopped. So, this must be a holiday.
You quit writing? Impossible.
Quite
I have
possible.
all of your books. Your Detective Partout is my favorite character.
Then I have bad news for you. I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't understand.
Spoiler alert!
I'd rather not discuss my work, Constable.
Oh, well, fine.
Where are you traveling to?
Are you traveling to Istanbul, Lady Westmacott?
No, we are on our way to Venice.
Everyone's going to
From
Venice.
there, we will take a ship to Cairo.
And Cairo.
As you may know, I have a penchant for archaeology. I fund a few excavations in Egypt. I traveled to Egypt by ship as a young woman. And now I'm doing it again as an old woman.
I see.
Fill the
As
passengers.
a writer, you must be very observant. Am I right? I mean, you have to study the behavior of people around you to create the characters from your novels, don't you?
I solved the mystery of human nature a long time ago, Mr. Zellner. Since then, most people just bore me.
Really? I had the impression you were eyeing me suspiciously as I came in.
What do you want to know, Constable?
Yeah, just keep going through it in order.
Did you notice the man who just walked into the next carriage with a cup of tea?
I did. He seemed nervous. He was waiting at the bar for the steward, and since the steward never appeared, he elected to help himself. He took 2 biscuits.
He seems pretty young, but he's already a professor at the British Museum.
Interesting. I'll have to talk to him later. Just out of courtesy, of course.
Of course.
First off, you're the Raven, and so are you, and so is the first dude I talked to who I did not claim to be the Raven when I saw him, but he's also the Raven.
Did you notice the blonde man with the violin case?
Yep, knew you were going to be talking.
I certainly did. He introduced himself and tried to make a good impression. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame, like moths to a flame.
But his charms failed on you.
I know him by name. David Kreutzer. He was a drain on my friend's purse.
Do you think he has a money problem?
People like him always have a money problem. No matter how much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have far too little.
Great outlook. I guess I already did other passengers, so missing purse.
There's something else. A passenger's purse has gone missing. I suppose you haven't seen it.
I'm sorry, Constable Zellner. As you know, I only deal with murder, not burglary.
Ha ha ha. So funny.
Have you asked my boy yet? Maddie is good at finding things.
I'll go and do that now.
Thank you. That's good. Other passengers, I guess.
Coming back to the other passengers again, did you notice anyone else? What about the doctor or the Baroness?
I notice that you've asked me about everyone, except for the inspector who went in the direction of the freight car a few minutes ago. Isn't that the Frenchman who made his name when he caught the Raven?
I wouldn't quite say caught.
Well, shot. Why don't you ask me about him and my theory about what he's doing here?
I don't think we should discuss Inspector Legrand's investigation in public.
Legrand?
I think we should.
That was his name. Will he save the day again? Or will you, Constable?
As much as I'd like to keep talking, duty calls.
You were right.
Madam?
I did observe you as you came in. You seemed so eager.
It's been a long time since I've had a chance to prove myself, madam.
And this is it? Your chance?
I do hope so.
Then grab it. Even small people can make big changes, as my friend Ronald likes to say.
I shall do my best.
I'd call this the Diet Testament of Sherlock Holmes game. Yep, to go this. Examine it.
The steward must have forgotten the toothpicks. Normally he would offer them discreetly after dinner.
Dun 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 dun. I'll take one. I'll probably need it. One of those games where you gotta click on everything. There you go. Come on. Oh, this is hard to control. Nope, nope. Ah, not that. Jerk. No, I didn't want to go out. I wanted to go around the room to stuff to examine. Janky game. Alright. Well, that's what happens when it's free. I think I want to... I don't know which one I want to go in. That was stupid. I wonder if there's a way that I can actually, like, pick and choose the... Alright, good. I actually went through the right one. Okay. Come around this way. Nope. Stop. Stop with the A. No! Do I really need to go, like, around the back of the bar? Because I will. I will go around the back of that bar. Right here. No. Oh, come on. Let me look at the dishes. Dishes. No. Oh, so I can do that. Ooh, there we go.
Butterscotch. I've loved them since I was a child. Their only drawback, they don't play nice with false teeth.
Nah.
Maybe if I just suck it.
Is this lock behind the bar? Or look behind the bar. Okay, I'll look behind the bar.
I suppose the steward won't object to me having a look around in his absence.
He probably would, but okay. What am I? Alright, this one? No, damn it. No, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. There we go. Okay. Alright, this became a lot easier to control now. Okay. I already did that. Examine the notepad.
Pad on which the steward writes orders. Empty. Maybe he didn't use it because there's not much to do today.
Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll take that.
I don't need the pad.
Nope.
But the pencil might come in handy.
Oh, that is mean as all hell. You rat bastard. You deserve to be put in jail for that.
The steward probably uses the scissors on hard-to-open packages. These days, nearly everything is sealed up tight. A colleague recently told me about dry powdered soup in small bags. I couldn't believe it.
It's delicious when you're poor. Alright, so I can't take the scissors, which honestly pisses me off.
Perhaps he keeps the compartment keys in there. Locked.
Dun dun dun.
Where could he be?
The steward is the Raven.
Locked. And the steward probably has the key.
What do I have?
Where is he?
I have toothpick, butterscotch. Can I... Alright, what if I do this? No? Can you combine those? Okay, never mind.
The wooden toothpicks are packed into small paper wrappers. Nothing unusual.
Sounds good. Okay.
This is the steward's own little kingdom. But as long as he's not around, he won't be upset if I take...
I got that part. Okay, then what's over here?
A shortwave radio. It's amazing how small these things have become in the last 10 years.
What year is this? Again, achievement. I wonder what it's for. Well, I get another achievement for turning it off called Music Hater. Safe. It's safe.
A shortwave radio.
Yeah. No, because I don't want to get plagiarized for that music. Okay, this, that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, I was gonna say, can I not talk to this guy? Oh, I can examine him before talking to him. Interesting.
Ah, Mr.
Zellner.
Right. How can I help you?
Have you seen anything suspicious? Raven!
Tell me, did you notice anything suspicious here on the train or in Zurich?
You mean, except for the fact that my suitcase was stolen on the platform? No. Is there any reason to be concerned?
No. Just routine.
Constable Zellner, please don't think I'm naive. I spotted the inspector from Interpol. Legarde is his name, if I recall correctly.
Legrand.
If you say so. At the train station in Zurich, he put a cash box into the safe, and then kept close watch as it was loaded onto the train. Don't tell me that a man at his pay grade routinely tramps across the Alps just to keep an eye on cash boxes.
A cash box? Like the ones you find in safe deposit boxes?
Precisely. And I believe we both have a good idea just what's inside.
Money? Like, was it wrong or was it right? Was it a jewel or was it money? He is the Raven. Cash box.
I do indeed have a theory, but what's yours?
A ruby was stolen in London. One of the legendary Eyes of the Sea.
And the other one is in the thing. I knew it.
Emerald.
I knew a jewel was in it. I was right.
If I remember correctly. Both jewels were supposed to be exhibited together in Cairo for the first time in 50 years. It does make one wonder.
I knew it.
Indeed.
Robbery in London.
Any news about the robbery in London?
Quite something, wasn't it? It must have been professionals. The way they disabled one of the best security systems in the world. Most impressive.
People were injured.
Well, one cannot execute a robbery of that scale without collateral damage. It seems like the Raven has finally found a worthy successor. We can look forward to new and spectacular coups.
I'm afraid I won't enjoy his exploits this time around if the new Raven is so reckless.
That's your prerogative.
You're the Raven.
May I borrow your newspaper?
You can take the section with the article on the burglary. You're interested in that bit, aren't you?
You caught me out.
Here you go.
Dankeschön.
Conductor.
There's something else. Do you know where the conductor is?
I'd like to know that myself. I told him to search for my missing suitcase in Zurich. He hasn't got back to me yet. He's probably in cahoots with the thieves, and didn't bother getting back on the train. If we don't crack down on vermin like them, the rabble will rule the world one day.
Well, at the moment, we still don't know what really happened.
He's not here doing his job. That's bad enough.
Missing purse.
I meant to ask. The Baroness is missing her purse.
A Baroness? This train is really full of the creme de la creme. The Queen of Crime is over there, and now a Baroness as well.
Have you seen the purse?
Unfortunately, no. Do you know Lady Westmacott? You were talking to her?
Well, I'm an admirer of her work.
Like so many others. I once read in the newspaper that only Shakespeare and the Bible sell more copies than her crime novels.
I read that too.
She must be filthy rich. As a doctor, I'd have to work 1,000 years to earn that kind of money.
Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhardt.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
Cool. Let's examine
I
him.
made the acquaintance of Dr. Gebhardt on the platform in Zurich.
I assume that's what was written in my notebook. Yep. Door. Go through it. Yep. I've heard this in like every kid's movie ever. This one let me examine.
The ladder leads up to the roof. It will be suicidal to climb up there while the train is at full speed.
Aww.
Tunnels. No, I'll stay down here.
Don't be such a pussy. What's that down there?
A box with a padlock. I suppose it contains tools for the train's crew, maybe for coupling and uncoupling the cars. At any rate, it's positioned so that it's easier to reach from the ground than from up here.
Can I risk my life to go see it? He just jumps off.
Locked.
Bang, bang!
Huh?
Don't move!
Matt, have you gone mad?
I'll shoot! Hey, my pistol!
You'll get it back in Venice. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
They do too. One just flew past the window.
Yes, sure. Now get moving.
Oh, man.
You might want to look into that. I don't think he's lying.
I suspect that the door is locked. No, it's open.
Huh. I was gonna say, why would you say that when it's just gonna be locked anyway? But I was wrong. Alright. Interesting. Please tell me you see him.
Wow.
Don't move a muscle, you feathered fiend.
Put the gun down, Robert. If I may introduce Constable Robert Oliver from the Yard. And this is the revered Constable Zellner of the Swiss police, who obviously couldn't control his curiosity.
Duh. So you lay a trap. Personal investigations.
Then I was right. You really do want to lure someone into a trap.
That's none of your business.
Perhaps that someone recently struck in London.
And how would I bait my trap then?
With an eye? An eye on its way from Zurich to Cairo?
Someone has done his homework. Well done, Constable.
Personal investigations.
I hope you'll acknowledge that I, as a Swiss policeman, can undertake investigations in my own country.
Are we still in Switzerland?
I could be your eyes on the train, as long as you're here in the freight car.
Oh, really?
Yes. Archaeologist compartment. I don't even care.
There's a certain Professor Lucien on the train. He's an archaeologist from London.
And what's his story?
Well, it seems someone locked him out of his compartment.
Locked him out?
Well, yes. The door is locked and he's standing outside without a key.
Was it locked from inside?
It may have been. Do you think the locked door could be important?
Professor Lucien plays an important role in this story. Well then, Constable Zellner, be my eyes and ears on the train, and see that Professor Lucien gets back into his compartment. Report back to me when you're through.
My pleasure, monsieur.
Okay. Have you guys seen a purse?
And then there's the Baroness. She's missing her purse.
Baroness von Trebitz. Interesting.
Indeed, sir.
But it has nothing to do with our case.
So I shouldn't concern myself with the matter.
Why not? It's your job as a policeman. But don't expect me to be particularly interested in a lost purse.
I didn't really. I just wanted to make sure I got every bit of dialogue that I could. The Raven's Heir.
What do you know of this Raven's
Even though it's missing the S.
He tried to blow me up.
Rob, we don't know who we're dealing with.
He tried to blow me up.
In any event, the new Raven is a more dangerous man than the old one.
How do you know it's a man? It could just as easily be a woman.
Or several men.
And anyway, how do you know that it's a new Raven?
Monsieur?
Never mind.
I go attend to the door now.
Good. And Constable Zellner?
Yes?
Don't bother us, unless you have something new to report.
Of course. A thief might get anxious if there's too much activity in the freight car.
Exactement. Knock twice. Then we'll know that it's you.
Understood.
Thanks for not shooting me. And if you're not making any progress, take a break and relax. I think he said that every time.
An
That's
investigation on behalf of Legrand that takes me one step closer. If I can convince him of my competence, I might even be able to see this case through to the end.
That's some good advice, though. Alright, let's go back in the car. I'll go talk to that kid. Maybe I can find the fucking dude who can open the door for the other dude. There we go. I was gonna say, if this game really glitches out on me, it's kind of sad, because there's really not much to this game. What the?
Oh, Constable?
Duh?
Yes, ma'am.
My son didn't make any trouble for you, I hope. It's just that he just walked past us, silent and seething. That's usually a sign that someone's laid down the law.
I'm afraid so. He played a trick on me, a rather dangerous one. The lad left me no choice but to take away his wooden pistol as a punishment.
I understand. And thank you. Matty is a very lively child. Sometimes he needs a strong fatherly hand.
Where is Matt?
You hitting on me? Oh. You are so hitting on me.
I understand.
Could you, leave Matty's pistol here, perhaps?
Of course.
So you don't have to bother with it?
Of course. I told him he wouldn't get it back until Venice.
It's like I gave her my real pistol.
Thank you again, Constable.
By accident. Ooh, this seems heavier than usual. Yeah, can I observe them?
An extraordinary woman. Talented, intellectual, yet
sexy.
They say she can be difficult on occasion. And that she...
I don't really feel like talking to him. I don't really need to. I don't think I need to, at least. Press X to highlight all objects in the scene. That seems like cheating. Oh well, if you're getting caught, it'll help you out. Oh, this game is hard to play for an hour. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me very, very much. Oh, okay, hold on. I can actually knock on the door. There we go.
Perhaps a thoughtful conductor noticed that Professor Lucien wasn't in his compartment and locked it.
Well, that's kind of a dick thing to do. Hey, kid. Hey, kitty kid. Hey, talk to you. Gotta talk to you.
Hello, Matt.
Aww.
Oh, come on. Are you going to be angry with me for the rest of the trip?
Until I get my pistol back.
I gave it to your mother.
Oh, man. Couldn't you have just raked me over the coals?
Would you have learned anything from that?
I didn't learn anything from this either.
Butterscotch. I have butterscotch. Do. Yeah, give him my wallet. Give him some pills. Where'd I get the pills? Can I use it on...
Would you like a butterscotch?
You think you can bribe me?
Yes.
I have no reason to. You made trouble and got punished for it. Take it as a peace offering.
Just 4?
If I'm faster than you, there'll only be 3.
Hey!
Friends again?
Mm-hmm.
All
right.
And no dangerous nonsense anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go through it.
Your
Lady
mother
Westmacott.
is Lady Westmacott's companion, correct?
Yeah, but it's not like you think. At first I thought, boy, you must be really wicked if you need to pay for friends. But the lady's really okay. A bit odd and really old. But other than that, she's great. She likes me.
The lady has peculiar taste.
Hey!
What a dick. Where does he live?
You and your mother, do you both live on Lady Westmacott's estate?
I'm only there for the holidays. Most of the time I'm at boarding school.
I imagine that's not very pleasant.
No, it's fine. I have friends there. You always have to be so quiet in the lady's house. And I'm not allowed to bring any friends.
Such a big house with so many places to hide and no one to play hide and seek with.
You said it.
That must suck, kid. Let's not do that. I don't really think we need to bring up the father who is not there. The boy's plan.
How old are you, Matt?
In 8 months, I'll be 9 years old.
And do you already know what you want to be when you grow up? A burglar?
No. We'll see. Maybe an actor.
Really? Well, I don't know. You need a lot of talent for that. I'm an actor in a theater group, you know?
You are?
Oh, yes. And I'm one of the best in our group, if I may say so.
You
I
may
get
not.
really deep into my roles, you know? I don't just talk like the character. I think like him. I become him. It's the only way to... Matt, are you okay?
I think you just have to be good at copying things to be an actor.
That wasn't bad. Disturbing, but not bad.
Kid, you've seen the purse.
The Baroness in the second compartment over there is missing her purse. Do you have any idea where it could be?
Do I ever?
Hmm?
That guy over there with the violin case?
I knew it.
What about him?
He picked up something in Zurich and put it in his violin case.
Really?
Yeah, and he made sure that nobody saw him.
You saw him?
Uh-huh.
Did you also see what it was?
Nah, not really. But now that I think of it, it must have been the Baroness's purse.
I should look into it, shouldn't I?
I think so.
Thank you. Very, very good, sir. Thank you. Stuart.
Tell me, have you seen the steward anywhere?
No. He was walking around a little while ago.
What is that?
Hopefully they didn't forget him in Zurich.
What's he supposed to do?
I'm looking for a key to open a compartment door.
Did you check
Oh,
the
it's
thing
him.
behind the counter?
I'm sure the drawers will be locked.
Can't you break it open? Or pick the lock like the Raven?
Perhaps. But I'd need a piece of wire or something like that.
Ask my mom. She has a lot of hairpins. She doesn't like the wind messing up her hair.
Thanks for the tip.
That will help. No, I'm not gonna bring up his father.
So longer.
If you were an adult, I think you were talking about your dick. Wait, what's on this one? I saw another. Nope, nope. There we go. What's this?
The violin case looks pretty old, but that doesn't say anything about the quality. The best violins are.
Examine the violin. I don't think you'll let me, but I would like to. Yeah.
I doubt the violinist will let me. Excuse me, sir.
The Baroness's purse.
A passenger is missing her purse. Perhaps it was stolen.
Really?
Someone saw you with your violin case on the platform in Zurich.
What's the meaning of this? I didn't steal anything.
Nobody said you did. I just wanted to ask you whether you might have noticed anything on the platform.
Ah, well.
Why did you think I was accusing you?
Well, I thought, because you mentioned my violin case in the context of the purse.
Apropos, may I have a look at your violin? It must be a very extraordinary piece.
Oh, that's not possible. It's a genuine Cornetto.
Very valuable.
Very. And also very sensitive.
What could harm it here? Light? Air? May I ask you to open the violin case?
No, you may not. I'm not guilty of anything.
I'm afraid I have to insist.
Then I'm afraid you need a warrant. I will not stand back and let you rifle through my belongings.
What if I punched him in the face?
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
Ah, you bastard. Alright, fine. Get a hairpin from the lady, see if I can't open that door. Right. And then 2-minute loading screen. Hooray. And after I open the door, I'll probably give my official first-hand review of the game. Hello.
There are thousands of things I would like.
I actually didn't want to talk to her. I want to talk to you.
Mrs. Miller made a good impression. She wanted to protect, but she does seem other. I imagine she has her work cut out for her with.
Yeah. I would like to.
Mrs. Miller.
Yes?
Can I have hairpins?
Please excuse my unusual request, but Matt said you have some hairpins. Could I borrow one?
Or have one?
One of my hairpins?
Yes.
It's a long story. It would be a big help.
Well, if you really need one.
Go ahead, Mary. The constable won't do it any harm. Will you, Mr. Zellner?
Of course not, madam.
I might do it a little bit of harm. Oh, good. It's not one of the ones already in here.
It'll do nicely, madam. How very kind of you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
No, this way. Yep, there you go. Okay. Let's go break into a drawer. Right. There we go. Okay. do this, and then we go to that, and then we go to that.
Suddenly, it's me who's the thief on the train.
Indeed.
Whoops.
There can't
That
be
was easier than expected.
can't be evil without good, so it must be good to be evil sometimes.
A toothbrush, shaving brush, but not the key to the compartment door. Just this one. Too small for the door, but it might still be useful.
Well, that didn't really help me, did it? So, wait. Small key, small
I
key.
don't want to imply that I'm an expert, but I think that this could pick a normal lock.
Oh, I forgot about that. Can I examine the small key? Hold on. I'm trying to examine things.
A key to a padlock. I'm sure of that.
Oh, the tools.
First time I've held one.
I know. I did. Yeah, go that. Come on. Very janky, but it's not for the actual playing. It's for, you know, the problem solving and figuring out what you need to do, such as take this tiny key. Oh, yeah. I know. Use that in there. Yeah. No kid coming up to scare me this time.
That's it. There we go. This should help.
For the door, right? I assume. Ow. Okay. Run, buddy, run! Do 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 do. They're just gonna assume I have, because if I don't, I'm just gonna end it there. Hello, sir. I am here to help you. Nope, that was too far. Nope, that was too far again. There we go. Nope. You should be facing there. Yeah. There we go.
The bolt is too short to get a good
Yeah,
grip,
that's why
but
you
it
use the
should-
pliers. That I just made you.
I bet I could really get a grip on the bolt with.
Then.
Come on, then, hurry up.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. There we go.
Oh?
Me first. Oh? What's gonna happen? By the way, sorry if the face cam gets in the way of any of the cutscenes.
Nothing to see.
Whoop. Aww.
Ah.
Are you okay?
Yes. Fine.
Locked door.
Do you have any idea why the door was locked?
No, of course
I
not.
don't know. Maybe
It looks like he's laying down.
vibrations caused the lock to lock itself.
You can't possibly believe that.
Well, then what's your theory?
The conductor could have locked it from the outside. On the other hand, it could have been someone here in the compartment who locked the door from the inside.
Who? And where have they gone?
Out the window.
Could have climbed out there.
Who would be that insane?
You tell me, Professor.
Seriously. Look around.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Of course.
Oh, actually, I should probably ask you about valuables, so that way I know.
Assuming there really was someone in the compartment, and he climbed out the window, where's he gone?
Okay, wanted to talk to... Yeah, there we go.
Professor Lucy.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. The
You
valuables.
seem to have something in your bag that would be worth stealing.
No, nothing.
No valuables?
Certainly not. Not on my salary.
It was enough for a first-class compartment on a luxury train.
That's my business.
You're playing a dangerous game, Professor Lucien.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Well, good.
Still gonna look around though. Alright. So, door to exit. Oh, wow, that's a lot of things to. Alright, fine. Really?
The Bible, Grimm's Fairy Tales, Moby Dick, and gin, whiskey, and rum. All classics. I really wonder what the professor is hiding from me. But I can't just rifle through the luggage of innocent citizens. This is the 60s.
Okay, thank you for finally giving me a freaking time period.
Whoa. You have a very nice fountain pen. Pricey.
If you'd managed to decode hieroglyphics that boggled the best minds of the last 3,000 years, you'd have received a gift like that as well.
You're an ass. Oh, I saw that. Where it? The button. There's a button. That's actual evidence.
What do you have there?
It's a button. From a suit or a uniform, I guess.
The burglar might have lost it.
Maybe. Or maybe not. If I notice anyone with a missing button on his jacket, I'll ask him about it. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. If there was a burglar, he climbed out the window and jumped off the train.
Most likely. Is there anything else? Doesn't appear to be. Alright, no, that's just the window again. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh! Something else got written down.
Tough to make out, but I do believe there are some prints on the window. If I had a forensics kit, I could make the prints visible with carbon powder.
Hold on, wait, I actually might have... no, I might actually have, something. Toothpick, pills. I guess I could crush the pills into a powder. I will have to figure this out later when I'm playing this on my own. But that is it for The Raven. It's janky. It's a pretty janky game. But it's nice. I like, you get to figure stuff out. I mean, this is clearly going to be a lot harder than I think it is, than I thought it was going to be. It wasn't like I thought I was like gonna come in here and a huge part of the no, I really do have to go keep looking out for clues. Because it's free, it's worth getting. If you like puzzle games, you like thinking. If you don't mind the controls, definitely. But yeah, I'm cool with it. I liked it. So that is The Raven. You can get it right now, free for gold. It is like December 6th, I think. December 3rd, not even close. December 3rd, so for the next 2 weeks after December 3rd of 2014, it should be free with gold. Otherwise, you're going to have to buy it. But if you want to buy it, it is a good game. I'm not sure if it's worth paying for, but it's definitely worth for free. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new series. I'll be putting out a new video every 2 weeks of whatever free gold game there is. So thank you all so much for watching. Drive safely. Goodbye!